Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone. मैं हूं Ismaeel Qasim and I welcome you all to another episode here at Narr. This is a very special episode, an episode that is probably thus far going to be the closest to my heart because I have got a very special individual over here. That individual brings with him a story of resilience, struggle, freedom, empowerment, and a lot more. I mean, resilience is the word that you are looking for. I have Malik Alsawalhi over here with me. He's a Palestinian national who migrated from Palestine post-war and is presently studying in Islamabad. Malik, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Ismaeel, for this hosting. We appreciate this opportunity and to hear our voice, spread our voice around the world. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. That is the idea, that your voice needs to be propagated to the rest of the world. The message that the world is telling, that is not true. The actual message needs to be given out through the voices of the Palestinians themselves who have suffered the most. So I'll start off by asking your journey. I mean, what was the life like before October 7 and what changed afterwards?
Before the war, we have a normal life in Gaza, despite all the challenges. We're filled with purpose. We have families, family warmth, ambitions. I have a beautiful home in Gaza near the sea, surrounding my parents and my brother, my sisters. Every morning we have a daily routine. Me and my brother would pass my beloved mother to kiss her hands before heading to our work. We have a solar energy company. My wife also is a university lecturer at Islamic University of Gaza. She would go to her job as well. We would return home in afternoon to cheer up meals and making conversations and laugh with each other. Every Thursday we have gathered as a family in Gaza Shore, staying up late under the stars. Friday was like a holiday when all the children, all generation, all come together to prayer, to eat, to talk, to simply be present. I had recently got married before 2 months of the 7th October, and now all my home, my family in Gaza, my home is lost. My dream, I built my dream home, imagining my future filled with my love, my children, and also a stability. I was close to my parents, and I had and the land I was raised up. Despite surviving multiple escalation and wars through my life, I always held into hope that one day I would live peacefully, grow professionally, and help rebuild my Gaza. But all of that was reduced to rubble now. My home, my house, my business, my dream, all wipe away in a moment. But remind in my memory of what we had and determination to keep going.
I mean, it was a very beautiful life as you have just described, and I was picturing it in my own head. I mean, a life by the seaside, waking up, hugging your mother, meeting her before you went off to work. I mean, your family had a solar business, a well educated, well reputed family. I mean, with all the goals and the dreams, and they were all snatched away from you in a moment's notice. How did you find the energy to regroup, to get back up, to continue the fight?
Actually, the occupation has always targeted our future, not just in bombing our homes, our people, but always tried to extinguish our hope, to take the only thing that you got, your hope, your dreams. I have studied at the Islamic University of Gaza, where my father is also a professor teaching in this university. Also, my wife, whereas always my brother and sister all graduated. This university produced tons of engineers, doctors, and professionals who helped shape modern Gaza. It was always targeted repeatedly in airstrikes. The goal is clear: to erase our minds as much as our cities. But exactly why we insist to continue, I am not alone. Countless young people from Gaza are pursuing higher education as a form of resistance, a path to dignity and contribution to get a better future. I study in Gaza because we study here because of Gaza still need us. Our people still believe in life, in learning and rebuilding. We study because it's God always order us to continue our lives, to learn, because the knowledge is empower us, and because it's our duty to retain stronger.
It is your duty to return stronger, to continue the fight. Well, I am astounded.
Exactly.
I mean, just the start of this podcast with you, this show with you, this discussion with you, and I'm at a loss for words. But at the same time, I'm filled with, so much pride. Just hearing your voice, looking at you, and understanding that these are the people, these are the individuals uh, that the Zionists are trying to wipe out. I mean, they have failed miserably at that. I mean, even after, murdering more than 60,000 innocent civilians, after displacing more than 2 million, after injuring more than
Exactly.
150,000 people. Here is another individual, a youth, a young individual from the same land, looking in the camera, telling the world that we are still there, hope is still there,
Yeah,
and the fight
exactly. We
will
will still
continue.
fight. We will still have hopes. We still have dreams. We're still there. We will come back to our land. This is our land. This is
Inshallah.
our faith. Inshallah.
Inshallah. All right, so Malik, you got married 2 months before October 7th.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
what was the marriage like? Was it an arranged marriage, or was it somebody that you chose for your own self? What were the feelings? I mean, share that period with me. I just want to live it with you.
Actually, my marriage was mixed with both of love and
Oh
arranged
wow,
marriage.
sweet, sweet,
Uh,
mashallah, very sweet.
actually, I know my wife family when they was a kids, but I never thought I would be the man. Actually, yeah.
Mashallah, very sweet.
Actually, yeah, yeah. Actually, I was a little strange. I still looking for a wife for more than 2 years, and she was in her third year of college,
All right,
and I was decided that I want my wife to be graduated or to be near to graduation.
all right, mashallah.
So when she came to my mind and appeared on the list, she was on the final year. So it's like God will. Yeah, exactly. So we went to it's in Gaza. Almost there is a arrangement for the wedding,
Mhm.
and then we went to ask her for her hands and get our acceptance. Then after 6 months, we got married.
All right, wow. And where did you get married over there in Gaza?
Actually, it was on 19 of July,
All right. And where? What was the location?
2020.
I mean, who chose?
Oh,
Who planned the wedding? Who chose the
yeah.
dresses?
Yeah. The hall was on the sea. It was
Beautiful.
called Musica. It like most famous wedding hall in the city. Also, it was good expensive. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Uh, yeah. We went together to check wedding dresses,
Mhm.
but have she like unique dresses. She have her own fashion.
Oh wow, nice. Very nice,
Yeah.
mashallah.
She picked nice one, and always she is unique in her fashion. I She always taking the too much luck from all the people around her.
All right, interesting. That's so sweet. So, I mean, that's such a beautiful journey. Is it the idea of rejoicing? This moment was to explain to the world the sort of normality. I mean, these are the very basic things that young individuals were doing over there. I mean, they were getting married. They were getting married over there. A marriage by the seaside, a big hall, choosing clothes, wearing
Yeah,
clothes, finding designers and all stuff like that, finalizing the food, the menus and all. They got married uh, on 19th of July, right?
yeah, exactly.
And about 2.5 months later, everything was snatched. Everything, I mean, all their dreams were made rubble. So you're trying to understand the point that I'm trying to make over here, the conversation. I mean, how wrong is this? I mean, Malik, how did it feel when the world was telling that this is a war? Because sitting over here in Pakistan, for me, this has always been a genocide, right? So I mean, the choosing of the
Yeah,
words. I mean, how the Western media tried to play down the troubles, how the Western media tried to portray it as something. I mean, that was anything less than a genocide. How did it feel at that time?
actually, when this war was started, we feel like something different. It's not like any escalation, any past war. From this beginning of this war was like something more different. We was much worried. Uh, the bombing was very huge. Uh, every place, every area, randomly, without notice, without any further common sense. If you know this place is danger, you should avoid it. But there is no place was safe. From the first day, we wasn't sure where to go. We was confused. When the Israeli occupation asked us to leave our city, Gaza city, and went to the south,
Mhm.
we was like, where should we go? We don't have anyone in the south. We don't know anyone. Where should we go? We will go to the sea. We will go to the any land. We will go to the schools. Where should we go? Also, when I was trying to tie my things up and collecting my clothes, and we said it's okay. It's maybe 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 1 week, 2 months, and we just take normal clothes. You take only one pajama, one shoes, one.
You
You
thought you
take
were coming
normal
back.
things.
You thought you were coming back.
Yeah. It's just about some days,
Mm.
and eventually it's been 2 years, more than 2 years. We didn't take anything. My papers, my work, my laptops, my certificates, even my credit card. I left it in my closet. We didn't thought we thought we will come back after 2 days. It was like disaster. But I had feeling that maybe I will not come back to my home. I started to doing like short videos. This is my room. This is dining room, this is the kitchen, this is the living room. I starting to recording all my house because I had the feeling this war was never like anything else. I feel that I maybe cannot go back to my home. So I started to do taking pictures, making videos
Before you left?
before I left. Yeah.
So you took pictures
Even
of
though
your house?
yeah, I got too many of them. Also, I starting to do plans like if they bomb something near this place is danger, then I remove all sofa and couch to another place. I tidy everything up. Uh, I also roll out all the carpets. I thought it could be still standing,
Mm.
but eventually
Oh,
everything is
wow.
wiped out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
What the irony in all of this?
yeah.
I mean, so picture is like this: an individual is being told that you have to leave your house, and what he's doing is he's just carefully he's tidying up stuff. He's the bed sheets is rolling them over, the carpets he's trying to put them on the side, the shoes he's putting on one side, he's cleaning up the room, everything, cleaning up every space, imagining that once he'll be back, the place will still be at least standing and he'll be able to get back into it. But
Exactly.
nothing was left. How was the migration like? I mean, who migrated with you? The family, you, your wife, your father, you mentioned, your
Act-
mother.
Actually, me and my wife, uh, we only traveled together. Their family tried to get out, but everyone doesn't have any another nationalities.
Mm.
Uh, he cannot get out easily. You
Mhm.
have to pay more than $5,000 for each for everyone if you don't have another nationality. So
That's too much.
yeah, that's too much for me and my wife. It's around 10,000. So you cannot afford to pay it for everyone. That is what's the difficulty started. Also, her family tried to get out, but there is a checklist.
Mhm.
Everyone will send they send your name to the Israeli occupation.
Mhm.
They get you like give you like get pass or something. You are check, uh, but her family didn't get fully checked. Most of them denied.
What
So I
was the
traveled.
what was the checklist about?
You give him your name, your ID. They check your background.
All right.
You are allowed to sit in Egypt. You are allowed to leave Gaza or not.
And your wife's family and the rest of your family, they were not allowed?
No, my family actually didn't want to get out because
Mhm.
they have faith that this war will be end soon. Uh, Her family tried to get out, but actually, her father was refused and denied at this point of checking.
So it must
So,
have been a
so
very difficult call.
yeah. So her mother also stand with her father and decide not to go, not to get out.
All right.
So I had to travel with her siblings and my wife only.
Okay. And two different things that I want to know. If you're comfortable sharing what happened to the ones that were left behind, and how was the journey of those who eventually did end up migrating?
Actually, they're still in Gaza. They have been relocated too many times with my family. They live together.
All right.
Uh, they went to the south to also to the middle to Rafah, and when they enter Rafah, they went to Deir al-Balah, and after that, when they opened the north, they come back to their neighbors, their uncles, but they still live together, and they are surviving
They're surviving.
as all people in Gaza trying to survive.
Lots of prayer for your family, for each and every single individual who is still
Yeah.
surviving over there. And what about your migration to Pakistan?
Yeah, we left Gaza with a hard decision. It's like hardest decision of my life. It wasn't a choice that I made of comfort of or escaping from Gaza or survival. I have left behind my parents, my brothers, my sisters, my friends, my work, my colleagues, my home I built with my love. This journey started with the displacement from Gaza City to central areas to Rafah, then Deir al-Balah. And each time, we starting from nothing. But when the moment came, finally, and we have decided to get out, I hugged my mother tightly, and she was
Oh,
praying for my safety,
Allahu Akbar.
tears in her eyes. I travel with my wife, siblings, because their parents not allowed to cross. They were forced to say goodbye to their children. We was in the cross point. That was a difficult moment for both me and my wife. A goodbye to parents is something hard.
Oh, must have been so hard. I can only imagine.
Yeah, a
I have
goodbye.
goosebumps listening to it. I mean, you felt it. You practically, did it.
Yeah. No parents should ever endure this goodbye.
No parent should ever endure this goodbye. No parent alive.
Yeah. Then we crossing to Egypt with the journey around 24 hours. Was exhausted. We spent hours under the suns through endless checkpoints, procedures. We have a long wait list to wait. We finally arrived Cairo after 24 hours. When I first time I get showered and eat, I was cried. Not for myself, but for my family who remained under the bomb, cannot get the food, eating canned food, drinking unsafe water, and clinging to the life. That was overwhelming. Like how the easy life is outside of Gaza and how hard the life was in Gaza. We spent nearly like 1 year in Egypt trying to build our life from scratch. I have started online business, also applying for scholarships and getting. I have also gained admission letter from University of Leeds in UK,
Nice.
without funding, so I couldn't go. We weren't treated as a refugee in Egypt or didn't get any residence. We couldn't own property, register in a business, doing anything freely. We are physically present but legally invisible. That's why Egypt was not a good choice to stay in Egypt.
Legally, you were invisible during the 1 year that you spent in Egypt.
Yeah. You don't have any legal papers. You just a visitor without papers. You cannot own anything. You cannot do anything. You cannot register for anything. You cannot get your car, driving license, anything.
When you tried to do it, what was the response? What were you told?
You have no permission. They
No
have no
permission.
permission to give you anything. Yeah.
So you decided that no, you cannot stay any longer in Egypt.
Yeah.
All the while you were
Eventually,
applying.
Eventually, me and my wife found scholarship here in Pakistan through humanitarian organization, Al Khidmat Foundation. It wasn't easy. We didn't speak the same language. We don't know this culture. We don't know what to expect. We just place our trust in Allah, trust in our God,
Subhanallah.
and start again. That what we make us move. We arrived here in March,
Right.
and we are still here learning, trying to believe, trying to standing still.
How were you welcomed over here in Pakistan? And you mentioned Al Khidmat. What was their role like? We have heard a lot of good things about them.
Yeah,
I also had an interview with the General Secretary as well, and he mentioned the same because I was inquiring the same about the efforts that they were trying to carry out in Gaza.
yeah. Al Khidmat Foundation right now providing too many services for Gaza, from AIDS and
So
other
did you
sides.
reach them out directly, or what was the process like? How did you end up connecting with them?
Actually, I don't have much information about this, but when I was in Egypt, we went to their office many times. They
Their
was
office in Egypt,
providing, yeah, they
and
have
that is how you
office in
got the
Egypt.
admission in Rifa University in Islamabad.
Yeah, exactly,
All right, great,
exactly.
great.
They also provide aids for Palestinian in Egypt. Many times they give us aids. Also, here in Pakistan, they are give us a full cover scholarship.
Oh, very nice,
Uh,
mashallah.
yeah, for living fees, for tuition fees, for transportation, for everything.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is like a dream scholarship, you know.
Absolutely, mashallah. I mean, all of your prayers, your resilience, it's coming back now in a more fruitful manner. When you landed in Pakistan, how were you welcomed over here? How are the people like? Have you made any good friends? I would also want to be one of those friends over here for you in Pakistan.
Yeah, actually, Pakistan has been welcoming us in many ways. All people here is kind. I'm grateful to be here in Pakistan. I'm grateful to the people, institution, also the government, Al Khidmat Foundation, everyone here in Pakistan
Mashallah.
that help us to transition during the very difficult times. This scholarship was we received give us like a lifeline,
Mm.
a chance to continue our education, to heal from we got trauma. Some professor and fellow colleagues uh, show us a kindness, and their empathy means more than word can be expressed. Of course, it's not easy to change and get into new culture,
Mm.
new language, new environment. It's challenging,
Absolutely.
but every smile and every helping hand remind us that humanity still exists. Slowly, we will start to rebuild our sense of belonging here because we know you are here a Muslim. One prayer, one friendship at time. It make difference.
That makes a whole lot of difference. You still in, how often do you get a chance to talk to your families, your friends, your colleagues, acquaintances back at home in Palestine? And what is the talk about?
We talk almost every day. Sometimes internet is broken in Gaza.
Mhm.
They we try to get contact with each family, our colleagues, our parents, everyone we know in Gaza. We try to contact them every day, like almost every day.
And what do they tell you? What is the present situation? I mean, I'm asking this question because media, specifically the Western media, it gives out a very a different image to what the reality is. I mean, it's all propaganda that is being portrayed to the world. So coming from you, it will be, it will hold a lot of authenticity as well.
Actually, now the people in Gaza, the situation is very difficult. There is no aid enter Gaza for a month. Uh, no food, no flour. They're trying to survive. They're trying to get food. Many of them went to get food, and many of never return. It's like
Many of them, when they went out in search of
never
food,
return.
they don't return.
Yeah, never. They don't return. Yeah.
Oh my God. So we saw the devastating footages of people in queue, uh, seeking food, and when they were just, when they
They
perished,
targeted,
they were
being
targeted.
targeted when yeah, yeah, and being killed.
Oh, Allah's word is the last word. That is every Muslim's strongest belief. That is what I believe, and I'm sure that is what you believe. Every Palestinian should know this too. I mean, there is one plan that these Israelis are making, and then there is another one final plan, the eternal plan, the Almighty's plan. He will strike his wrath, and when that happens, there will be no hiding spot for these monsters.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Inshallah. Any message that you would want to give out? A message to the West, a message to the Muslim world, a message to your fellow brothers in Palestine.
For everyone, for every young person watching us from afar, I see your voices matter. You don't underestimate the power of standing in solidarity. You have to speak out, educate yourself, share our story, demand for justice, and never give up hope. If you under the bomb, if we are under the bomb and in the rubble, still find way to smile, to learn, to fight for our dreams, then you can do too. This world need your compassion, your energy, your courage. You have to stand for what is right. Even the smallest act of kindness or resistance can be a lifeline for someone else. You have to start, you have to do right now.
Send out a message. Right now, Malik, I'm honestly, before conclusion, I'm really, I mean, I love your spirit, but as a human, as a fellow Muslim, I think I need to apologize to you. I mean, we weren't able to do anything. I mean, as an individual, I mean, this is the least that I can do. I mean, we share your sentiment, we share your spirit. I mean, empathy is what we can offer, but it needs to be coupled with an apology as well. And I mean, every individual, that is the least that we as humans can do. So yes, sorry about that, bro. Really sorry.
I just want you to be sorry because you do. You have this platform, you have this podcast. You're trying to make something difference. You're trying to raise our voice. We want all the world, everyone, everything he got, everything he can do, everything he can afford to make. Just do it. Don't wait. Don't making excuse. You have no excuse. They have been bombed, and all graduated student, all who are seeking bachelor degrees in Gaza now is looking for any hope, any scholarship, any way trying to find a new life, to build a new life for them. They struggle to find anything, but they still do. They still have hope, and everyone in this world have to give them this hope, to help him to find this hope, to do what's right, to speak out at least
That's the least that can be done. Inshallah, the voice will continue to be raised. Malik Nabil Sahalvi, thank you so much for your time. As long as you're over here in Pakistan, this is your own country. We are your own people, and anything that you need, just a call away. I mean, I'm sure you will make lots of friends over there in Islamabad as well. But in Lahore, you're more than welcome. Would love to host you, and we'll do all the normal things that any young lad is supposed to be doing. Pay lots of regard and respect to Bhabiji, your beloved wife. Tell her that she's our sister and she has lots of brothers over here in Pakistan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. We dearly hope that the voices resonated to all the viewers of Narr. Please listen to it. I mean, listen to it till the end and try and, resonate the voice, amplify the pain. But what you need to amplify is the resilience, the hope, the courage. Allah's wrath will fall upon those monsters and justice will prevail, inshallah. Thank you so much, Malik. This is me, Ismaeel Qasim, signing out from Narr. Until next time, apna bahut sara khayal rakhiye. Allah Hafiz.